3 crewmates, 1 imposter, and many tasks to complete. Will they be able to discover who the imposter is and identify the importance of social interaction and diversity before they fail?
We need to talk about socializing so that we can find out who the imposter is and doesn't think that diversity is important. Sus! Social interaction and diversity is an extremely important aspect to success in our college academic careers. And beyond that, as we begin to work in our own career field, one of the main sub-aspects to social interaction and diversity that's extremely important is socializing.
Baka sus, sus, I'm sus, you're sus, he's sus, we're all sus, baby sus, he's sus,
By engaging with others and actively socializing, you are able to observe people's actions and see whether your topics bring out good reactions in people or interesting expressions you can use to establish who is interested in what you are saying. It is for people's best interest that they seek out social groups that value the same beliefs and ideas, since following a group of people that go against them might not be a healthy social decision. Accessibility is about making education accessible to all, and it's particularly focused on providing educational support to a diverse group of students, faculty, and staff with disabilities.
Social interaction and diversity is used in everyday life, especially people that are attending college. Life on campus is very different than any other you have experienced before. You have your own freedom, you have the power to do whatever you want. A major problem with freshmen in college is that they are not taking advantage of help centers. They end up failing a class just because they have horrible management with their social life and their student life. You can still have fun at college and study if you manage your time correctly. An example would be after a class ends, you can hang out with your friends for an hour, but in return you can study for an hour as equivalent exchange. You can also be diverse with your studying technique. It doesn't have to stay boring or try new methods. Study with your friends. You can hit 2 birds with 1 stone by studying with your friends and by making a study group.
To me, diversity and accessibility is an incredibly important subtopic to the social interaction and diversity. Both of these two serious topics and such or aspects have been pushed heavily in many areas like academic settings, career fields, and even throughout the entire world. Diversity and accessibility have been pushed for so much because society has gained a higher focus towards a complete equality than the later time periods, where it wasn't a huge focus. As previously stated, diversity and accessibility is important in multiple ways, especially in academic and career settings. The positives of diversity and in academic and education settings are beneficial since it helps to promote overlooking differences like skin colors, body differences, and other things in an educational setting, and brings richness to a campus. Diversity also matters greatly on a surface and deep level, as on a surface level, many see others by their small or huge differences that they can quickly pick up on, whilst deep Deep level diversity is seeing others for the less obvious differences, such as personality, attitudes, beliefs, and values. Now, time to have an emergency meeting.
Get sussed on. Sussy Sus, MLG 360 Sus, and socializing and making new friends is a crucial part to one's success in an academic environment. By utilizing one's interdependence and relying on others, you can elevate your learning experience. Furthermore, you can ask for help to learn more efficiently and learn more than you would by yourself. By building long-lasting relationships, not only will you be making long life friends in which you will support each other through academic issues, but you will also be expanding your social circle through inviting more and more people into your friend groups. And they have unique skill sets that you can ask for help and they will support you. Of course, you would be doing the same for all of the other people. You would be socializing and you would be helping them. But that's all part of the academic life of college. However, this can all be applied to life after college.
Sussy, sussy this, sussy that, sussy something, sus card.
Engaging with others and getting to know people is the best way to figure out who you want to associate with in either your school or job. Hanging out with the right people can benefit you by allowing you to share your ideas and values to those who will accept them and possibly add on to them. People who are considered introverts have a harder time finding groups to associate with. This is because people who are not very good at being social with others have a harder time understanding the ideas and thoughts of others, or may just avoid cooperation with others altogether to be more dependent. Extroverts are able to find more groups of people to socialize with since they can help themselves and support others to benefit their social and academic life by building deep, long-lasting relationships with others. They can listen to other people and understand the emotions of others while also caring and showing concern for their friends. These deep relationships are built off sharing similar interests among each other, whether that's academically or real life. I want my career to be in astronomy, and since there are not many people who take a liking to that career, I have to branch out and find those who may share that interest so I do not feel alone in my path. Meeting over. Let's go do our tasks. All you white crewmates are the same. Always so sus.
Why are you calling me sus? What? Just because I'm a white crewmate? Jesus! You imposter!
Hey, stop, please, guys. Alex, you need to calm down, please. And Carl, you know better, homie. Instead of getting mad at Alex for being the imposter, teach him about the importance of diversity and accessibility.
Sussy sus, sussy sus sus, sussy sus sus sus, sussy sus 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 sus.
Red, you have to understand the importance of diversity and accessibility, especially in our sus school, our academic careers throughout college, and our career fields after we've passed college life. As Lumen says, diversity is a satisfying mix of ideas, cultures, races, genders, economic statuses, and other characteristics necessary for promoting growth and learning among a group. Personally, I even find diversity and accessibility important in our future careers as a corporate lawyer and entrepreneur. Diversity is looked at on two different levels: surface level diversity and deep diversity. Surface level diversity pertains to seeing people by things you can point out quickly, like the difference in skin color and body type. This can lead to negatives though, and as Lumen states again, people often do just that, making subtle judgments at the same time, which can lead to bias or discrimination. For example, if a teacher believes that older students perform better than younger students, she might give slightly higher grades to older students than younger students. This bias is based on perception of the attributes of age, which is surface level diversity. Deep level of diversity is much better though, as it pertains to judging others on things such as personality, attitude, and values. These aspects are things you learn from the person and are better ways to judge someone than surface differences. Diversity is extremely positive and important in an academic setting, and even important in my future career paths. As Lumen states once more, it matters because when you are exposed to new ideas, viewpoints, customs, and perspective, which invariably happens when you come in contact with a diverse group of people, you expand your frame of reference for your understanding of the world. Your thinking becomes more global and open. You become comfortable working and interacting with people of all nationalities. This is why it matters so much in an educational and career perspective as a clothing brand owner, seeing things in ways I try to make and try to understand differences in people and their mindsets. I can truly become more creative by doing so. Accessibility is also just as important as diversity. Being able to access things just as easy as other people with other circumstances is important to our sus school, our college, and hopefully my workforce in the future. Accessibility is about making education accessible to all, and it's particularly focused on providing educational support to a diverse group of students, faculty, staffs with disabilities.
It is me, the Black Crewmate. I've been watching you all on cams, and I have one last thing to teach you all, and it's about college and student life. Red, blue, and white. Student and campus life are very important at our sus school. Our campus life throughout college and our sus school is very hard to maintain both a good student life and good grades and also attendance. People often get challenged early on at school just by something as simple as saying, how long should I stay for and how much free time should I have? And am I allowed to have fun while I'm studying? As Lumen Learning states, perhaps your greatest challenge is deciding how much extra time you have after studying and which activities yield the greatest reward. When having multiple tests coming up on the following day, but you want to have to make time to study and to have fun, what you could do is you can study for 2 hours of working, and then you can take a 10 to 1 hour break and then go back to studying for the next topic, and then eliminate the distractions. Personally, these tactics will help me out through my sussy school life and my future career, since I want to go into the medical field / dentistry field. I'm going to be in school for a while, so I'm most likely going to be in a dorm if my school that I get accepted to is not close. Student life is the most important for everyone, including myself, since you need good grades and have a good student life, if not live in student debt. By getting good grades, you are able to get scholarships to help you out with your expenses, and this will lead you to have a good.
Well, that's all, folks.
That's my line.
Step aside, babe. Let a star do this. That's all!
That's all, folks.
Can I go home now?